So I just got done with a meeting with a new client, and it's an onboarding meeting. We're going through, we're getting everything set up, and it was a complete headache. And so I want to just never, ever, ever do this thing when you're partnering with an agency. Let me get right into it. If you're a contractor and you're planning on working with an agency or somebody to help you with your marketing, please, please, please avoid this number one mistake. I just got done with an onboarding and we both pulled out all of our hair while we were trying to do it. It was a complete disaster. Let me explain. So this client has been in the industry since before I was even born. And in that time, he's built up a business based on referrals, lots of strong partnerships. He has a Facebook page with about 20 followers. He has a Google business profile with about 4 reviews. And now he's looking to get serious. And this is great. He's in such a good position. Problem is, we had a hell of a time getting some of the accounts. So when we partner together, I need your Google business profile, right? So we can optimize your ranking. I need into your domain and your hosting so we can redo your website, right? We need all that information. I need your social media accounts. I need access to your accounts. Ideally, you have a Google business profile or a Facebook business portfolio, a Meta business portfolio set up with your Instagram connected, with your Facebook connected, with an ad account in there. Like, you need to have all these things. And this is not the first time I've run into this. When you partner with an agency or you hire somebody to do your marketing, please, please, please own your shit. Like, just make sure, and if you don't get to own it, run far, run fast. Like, just don't even do it, because we go to, he's got these logins written down on a piece of paper, and we go to access the Google business portfolio or Google business profile, and it says you're not the owner. And they had a separate Gmail set up for that with a login. We could log into it, but that Gmail didn't own the business portfolio, business profile. So we go and try to claim ownership, try to log in. It says the email, the first 2 letters are the same, but it's a different email. And so we're just pulling our hair back, trying to get into this. And right now he's paying for hosting and email addresses to somebody else that he doesn't own that. So when they cancel their partnership, we've got to migrate at least the emails and stuff, right? Instead of owning that in your own thing. And then we had to send a request for the Google business, had to get verified, might not get approved, might not get transferred. Nobody knows the login. It's a different email address that the agency set up that's specific for them. That just like, there's just all these freaking things. And there's 2 parts here. One, it's really frustrating for me, right? Because I'm like, dude, this shouldn't be that hard. 2, it's really not fair to the client. You know, when you're working with somebody, there's a lot of trust that goes into that, right? Especially some of these people who are not as technologically inclined. Like, they just want to hire somebody. Yeah, sure, set it up, like do this, do whatever you need. But then when it's like getting married and not thinking about how you're going to split up. If you are to split up, ideally you're not going to split up, but if you are, what does that look like? And you don't want to jump into it too excited. You want to have these things planned out. And it's the same thing when you're getting in with an agency. Sure, they're going to set this up. They're going to build you. Do you get to keep the website? You got to ask those questions, because otherwise you're in a world of hurt when you switch. And if they don't provide, you should be able to cancel and go start somewhere else. And the thing is the business model is to hold shit over your head so you don't cancel. So you will go with results that are good enough, long enough, because you don't want to have to start over. And it's incredibly unfair. It's incredibly frustrating. And this is exactly where we're at. After seeing this a few times, like, what I decided is, you set up and pay for hosting yourself. We'll build it for you. You keep the damn website when we're done. You can cancel in a month, cancel in 3 months. Who cares? We're going to build it. And it's like a reality for me. If we're not getting results, I don't deserve you. You know what I mean? And when people cancel on me, it's a freaking wake-up call to do better. And like, it's constantly improved. And so I might change my mind with contracts and stuff like that. But everything we build for you, you're going to pay the fees for that. Like, we're not going to eat those costs, because then if we part ways, you get to keep that. And I think that's the most fair thing. Now, from an agency profit perspective, does that really make sense? Probably not, but I feel like it's just fair. It's the way that it should be because this is not fair to this guy and this isn't the first time that it's happened. So when you're looking to partner with somebody, just ask those questions. Who owns what? How does that work? And what happens if we part ways? I feel like that's a very fair question to get addressed. I don't think it's malicious, but it's fair. Hey, what happens if we cancel? Like what goes on here? Like you should understand those things and just make sure you're asking those questions because it's super unfair, super frustrating for everybody. There's a lot of videos like this that I talk about for outdoor living contractors like you. I also put together a school community. The link for that's in the description. Click that and join. There's a few people waiting. I'm not gonna let anybody in until we have like 10 people in there. So there's actually shit going on. So click that, join the community. We'll see you guys later.